Hey, Shalom. I want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. Much love and respect to you brothers out there doing the work in sincerity and truth, striving for the hopeful let, enduring all afflictions, and seeking out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, Waharakak Wadash, Barakatam Akim. Alright, the video I'm going to do, the lesson is if you're unequally yoked with unbelievers, you're going off. Alright, so who are the unbelievers? 2/3, you know what I'm saying, friends, family. It's a balance in this thing, but the balance isn't you're part-time with the brotherhood and then the other half you're part-time with the family and friends. Okay, the balance is that to be with brothers, there's no balance. It's always with, you're with the brothers. That's the priority. The balance is that everything else is basically like on a back burner. You have to take care of those things, but what should be the priority is brotherhood, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, this word going onto the highways and the byways. Everything else comes second. All right. So to be like I said, it's 2 Corinthians 6:14. Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. For what fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness, and what communion hath light with darkness? Now, I want to go into that word unequally. All right, the outline of biblical usage, it says to come under an unequal or different yoke, to be unequally yoked, to have fellowship with one who is not an equal, where the apostle is forbidding Christians to have intercourse with idolaters. Okay, the Strong's definition, to yoke up differently, that is figuratively, to associate discordantly, unequally yoked together with. Okay, right here it says to come under an unequal or different yoke, to be unequally yoked, to have fellowship with one who is not an equal. Okay, so that's what it means to be unequal. You're not you're with those that are not of the equal, which means that when you come into this truth, you're supposed to spend less time with those people that you once knew, and more you are more what's the word? You gravitate more towards the brotherhood, to brothers that are of the same like mind. Okay, it tells you that there's several scriptures, but the one that comes into my mind is the one in the book of 2nd Ezra, where he tells him that you will seek those that are like-minded. Okay, meaning that they're fighting for the same cause. This is not just retaining knowledge and gaining knowledge and going out to the highways and the byways. These are individual men that are suffering in the world, that want change, that want to actually leave this fucking place. All right, not putting up a facade, not all that gimmick shit. That shit's easily seen. All right, brothers that actually need each other, to lean upon each other, to vent, to to fellowship. That's what it means. Not when it says be not unequally yoked with unbelievers, because the 2/3, what like I said, what communion does darkness and light have? They don't complement each other. You know what I'm saying? You have to fit in where you fit. You know what I'm saying? You have to get in where you fit in. So if you fit in on the left hand side with the 2/3, then that's where you need to be. If you fit in with the right hand side, then that's where you need to be. The Lord said, be not lukewarm, but hot or cold, for he will spew you out of his mouth. Okay, So it says, I'm gonna read it again. To come under an unequal or different yoke, to be unequally yoked. So you're basically, you're not putting on the whole armor of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. You ain't made those sacrifices. All right, you ain't truly the spirit ain't truly dealing with you in that sense of conviction. Okay, just because somebody hears the truth and gets the knowledge, gets a few breakdowns, doesn't mean that that's everything. There's a lot of things that come along with serving Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. A lot of tests, a lot of trials, a lot of sacrifices, a lot of you know what people would call like fights and arguments, because that's what happens whenever you with the truth. You can only be safe for so long and so far. You know what I'm saying? Unless you've been in this thing 10 plus 15 years, 20 years, you more or less know how to maneuver. But that doesn't mean that it ends there, because we all know we're coming to the hour of temptation. So it's gonna continue there. It's never gonna stop. He that departeth, how does it say? He that departeth from wickedness maketh himself a prey. Or he that basically stands up for truth makes himself a prey. Because these 2/3, they don't like that shit. Now if a 2/3 is constantly, you gotta be real circumspect and use discernment, because a lot of these people, they think that you're full of shit, or you may not be real about what it is that you're involved in. So they'll stick around, they'll watch, they'll wait, they'll be in their mind casting judgment upon you and wishing you come back into the world, come back to where you were. They'll be hoping that you go back to the person that you were. And being around those kind of people, those demons, those spirits, that's you're playing with fire, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't keep associating yourself with 2/3. You get in, you get out. You know what I'm saying? You there's gonna be a lot of no's and yeses when it comes to these people wanting to chill with you, wanting to do certain things that you were doing with them in the past. When you came into this truth, this is a whole new ball game. This is a whole new way of life. All right, and that's what I believe a lot of guys are not understanding. You're not understanding the severity of serving Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and what it comes with. Everybody claims that they honor the Lord, who the world even called Jesus Christ. But do you actually see the things that he's the sacrifices he made, man? The things that he left, the apostles, the things that they left, following after the stead of Yahweh Shai and his footsteps. A lot of guys, they want to hold on to the world, man. You want to hold on to the world, and you still want to be part of that group. You can't be that way, man. It says, be not unequally yoked together with unbelievers, for what fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness? That's self-explanatory. And what communion hath light with darkness? Like it says in Amos chapter 3, Amos chapter 3, can two walk, lest they be agreed? And that's something, like I always say, the history is always vital into learning and teaching in the future. One thing that me and the brother learned fast was we couldn't walk with a lot of people. A lot of people found out what we were about, and they separated themselves immediately and began the process of hating, persecution, mocking and scoffing, whispering, And what concord hath Christ with Belial, with the Messiah, with Belial, is the like basically like the sons of wickedness. All right, and a lot of these 2/3, they are the sons of wickedness, man. Okay, they are the son of Satan, man. You know what I'm saying? Belial says the worthless or wicked. So they're worthless, vain individual people, and they're wicked. All right. It says the Hebrew origin. Let's go over there. It says worthlessness, good for nothing, unprofitable, base fellow, wicked. See, so these individuals are sons of Satan. They're base individual people. And what fellowship do you have with them, man? What does the Messiah, being anointed, holy, separated, have anything to do with wickedness? All right, you do your part, and if they don't want to convert, you know what I'm saying, they and their vibration is off, they're proud as hell, you know, you can't be chilling with them, man. You what should pop off in your head is like, man, this you should see clear now. Before you weren't able to see, now you should see and be like, damn, this motherfucker's, he's proud as fuck, he's wicked, I need to get away from him, because I care about if I get salvation. You know, if you can't grasp that in your mind and analyze that and accept that, then this truth is probably not, is more likely not for you, man. You know what I'm saying? This is not a game. This is not something you come into and you act like you can hold on to everything that's in the world and it's still attached to you. You know what I'm saying? That's not it. That's not the way it works. Okay? So concord is something that keeps you connected, an agreement, you see? So a lot of guys, they come in with the, you know, friends in the world, you know, these women and all this extra shit, and they think that just because they make those agreements and all that shit, they have this pact or this you know, whatever. No, man, that shit don't matter with the Lord, man. I remember when I first came in, I had guys trying to tell me, you know, man, you know, you ain't gotta change. You don't gotta let go of all that stuff that you used to do, man. Hell nah. You know, I'm gonna do whatever I can to show my sincerity towards Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. You know, yeah, he don't desire sacrifices, but that's just gonna come along with that broken, contrite spirit, man. You're gonna be willing to do away with certain things, man. You may not be able to see what you got to do at that time, but eventually, whether it's through exhortation or through the Spirit revealing it to you, you're going to let it go, man. You're gonna have to let it go, one way or another. You know what I'm saying? Like this is not gonna be a long video. It shouldn't be long because it's self-explanatory. It says, "And what agreement hath the temple of God with idols? For you are the temple of the living power, and Yahweh has said, I will dwell in them and walk in them, and I will be their God, and they shall be my people," which is what? Being holy, sanctified, separate. "Wherefore come out from among them." You see? Wherefore come out from among them. You're supposed to come out from them, man. You're supposed to come out of the world. You're supposed to come out with these fucking, you know, we're not in junior high, we're not in high school, you know, oh well, he's my best friend and this, that, and the third. No, you got a whole new community of brothers, starting with Yahweh Shai, that are your best friends. All right, that are your friends, man. You know, I've seen it countless of times. Friends can fuck you over, backstab you, fuck your wife, your girlfriend, and deny it. You'll forgive them. They'll do it again. You know what I'm saying? A brother, I'm not saying all brothers are right. There are brothers that are not right, and they have the ability to do wicked shit like that, but they will get their fucking ass cast out. You know what I'm saying? So You have to come out from them, man. If that's what you really want, you want Yahweh Shema to work with you, to use you to your full potential, you have to separate yourself. Alright, wherefore come out from among them and be ye separate, saith Yahweh, and touch not the unclean thing, and I will